Did you know that your emotional intelligence, EI, can be a bigger predictor of your success in life than your IQ? It's true. While IQ can open doors, it's EI that ensures you navigate through them effectively. In a world where emotional awareness and control are not always given the priority they deserve, mastering your emotions can seem like unlocking a superpower you didn't know you had. Emotional intelligence is the unsung hero of our personal and professional lives. It influences how we manage stress, interact with others, and make decisions. Shockingly, a vast majority of people believe they have above-average EI, yet research suggests that only a minority truly excel in this area. This discrepancy highlights a universal opportunity for growth and development that many of us are missing out on. Consider this. Emotional intelligence accounts for nearly 90% of what sets high performers apart from peers with similar technical skills and knowledge. That's a staggering figure, underscoring the profound impact EI can have on our lives. Yet, despite its importance, many of us struggle to understand and improve our emotional skills. This series will guide you through understanding the 5 pillars of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. But we won't stop there. You'll learn practical strategies to enhance your EI, from recognizing your emotional triggers to managing stress, building resilience, and nurturing your relationships. Imagine navigating life's challenges with grace, approaching obstacles with a calm mind, and building deeper connections with those around you. That's the power of emotional intelligence. So, are you ready to unlock your emotional superpower and transform your life? Let's embark on this journey together. Chapter 1. Understanding Emotional Intelligence, EI. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is a term that's been buzzing around for quite a while, but what does it really mean? At its core, EI is our ability to understand and manage our own emotions and to recognize and influence the emotions of those around us. Sounds important, right? It absolutely is. Studies show that people with high EI have better mental health, job performance, and leadership skills. But let's break it down further. Emotional intelligence consists of 5 key components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Imagine you're at work and you receive some feedback that's not exactly glowing. If your EI is in good shape, you'll likely take a moment to process your emotions, maybe disappointment or frustration, and then calmly assess how you can improve. That's EI in action. Why does this matter? Because emotions are powerful. They can dictate your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. Have you ever said something in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? That's an example of emotions driving behavior. Developing your EI can help you to recognize those emotional moments and choose how you respond to them. One fascinating study found that people with high EI tend to earn an average of $29,000 more per year than their low EI counterparts. That's a significant difference, showing that understanding and managing emotions can actually pay off, literally. But EI isn't just about making more money or being better at your job. It's about leading a more fulfilling and balanced life. With high EI, relationships improve, stress levels decrease, and overall life satisfaction goes up. It's like having a superpower where you can control the one thing that seems uncontrollable: your emotions. Chapter 2. Recognizing your emotions. Now that we understand what emotional intelligence is, let's dive into the first component: recognizing your emotions. This might sound simple, but in practice, it can be quite challenging. How often have you felt upset but couldn't pinpoint exactly why? Or maybe you've been happy but didn't recognize which part of your day contributed most to that feeling. Recognizing your emotions is the first step to mastering them. It's about developing a keen awareness of how you feel at any given moment. This awareness is crucial because it's the foundation upon which EEI is built. Without recognizing your emotions, it's like trying to navigate a ship without a compass. You might eventually get where you're going, but it'll be a lot harder. Here's an interesting fact. Our emotions can affect our physical health. Research has shown that people who are better at recognizing their emotions tend to have lower levels of inflammation in their bodies. This is significant because inflammation is linked to a host of health issues, from heart disease to arthritis. But how do you get better at recognizing your emotions? Start by naming them. Instead of saying, "I feel bad," specify whether you're sad, anxious, frustrated, or perhaps something else. This might seem trivial, but studies have found that simply naming your emotions can reduce their intensity. It's a strategy known as effective labeling, and it's a powerful tool in your EI toolbox. Another strategy is to observe how your emotions manifest in your body. Do you feel tension in your shoulders when you're stressed? Does your heart rate increase when you're anxious? These physical cues can be early indicators of your emotional state, giving you the chance to address them before they escalate. Recognizing your emotions is not just about self-reflection. It's a skill that, once developed, can significantly improve your interactions with others. By understanding your own emotional triggers, you're better equipped to empathize with others and navigate social situations more effectively. It's a fundamental step toward mastering your emotions and enhancing your emotional intelligence. Chapter 3. The Role of Self-Regulation. Self-regulation is about controlling those impulses that lead us to react without thinking. It's the difference between snapping at someone when you're angry and taking a deep breath, stepping back and responding calmly. It sounds like a simple concept, but in the heat of the moment, self-regulation can be quite challenging. Yet it's a critical part of emotional intelligence. People who excel at self-regulation are often seen as more reliable and trustworthy, simply because they handle stress better and don't let their emotions dictate their actions. One key strategy in self-regulation is the pause. Yes, just pausing. Before reacting to a situation, give yourself a moment. This brief pause can help you consider the best way to respond rather than just reacting impulsively. Studies have shown that even a few seconds can dramatically change the outcome of an emotionally charged situation. Another aspect of self-regulation is understanding that you have a choice in how you react to your feelings. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. This realization alone can be empowering. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed at work, instead of succumbing to panic, you could decide to prioritize your tasks and work through them one by one. Self-regulation also involves setting long-term goals and keeping your focus on these rather than being swayed by short-term gratification. This might mean working late to finish a project instead of going out with friends. It's not always the fun choice, but it's the choice that aligns with your long-term objectives. Chapter 4. Empathy. Feeling with others. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's a core component of emotional intelligence as it affects how we manage relationships. When you show empathy, you're essentially saying, "I see you, I hear you, and what you feel matters to me." This can strengthen connections and foster trust and respect. Empathy isn't just about being nice. It has tangible benefits in various settings, including the workplace. For instance, leaders who show empathy towards their employees often see higher levels of engagement and productivity. And in personal relationships, empathy can deepen bonds and improve communication. But empathy isn't something you either have or you don't. It's a skill that can be developed. One way to enhance your empathy is through active listening. This means truly paying attention to what the other person is saying, without planning your response while they speak. It involves hearing the words, understanding the emotions behind them, and responding in a way that shows you understand. Another method is to challenge your own preconceptions and judgments. We all have them, but they can block genuine empathy. By being open to seeing the world from someone else's perspective, you can better understand their emotions and reactions. Chapter 5. Building strong social skills. Social skills are the tools that enable us to interact and communicate effectively with others. They encompass a broad range of abilities, from initiating and maintaining conversations to resolving conflicts and building rapport. In the realm of emotional intelligence, social skills are the application phase, where we take our self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, and empathy and use them in our interactions with others. One might think that social skills are innate, but they're actually learned behaviors. And just like any skill, they can be improved with practice. For example, effective communication is a cornerstone of good social skills. This doesn't just mean talking, it means listening too. Active listening, as mentioned earlier, not only shows empathy but also helps you understand the nuances of social interactions. Conflict resolution is another critical social skill. It involves recognizing and addressing differences before they escalate into disputes. People with strong social skills are adept at finding common ground and navigating disagreements in a way that respects everyone's viewpoints. Networking is another area where social skills shine. It's about more than just meeting people. It's about forming connections that are mutually beneficial. This requires sincerity because building a network isn't about what you can get from others, but what you can offer them as well. Chapter 6: The Power of Motivation. Motivation within the context of emotional intelligence is not just about the drive to achieve goals, but understanding what truly inspires us and how our emotions are intertwined with our ambitions. It's a powerful component of EI because it fuels our persistence in the face of challenges and setbacks. Intrinsic motivation, or motivation that comes from within, is particularly linked to emotional intelligence. This type of motivation is driven by personal satisfaction or the joy of doing something rather than external rewards like money or fame. People with high EI often have a strong sense of intrinsic motivation because they're in tune with their passions and values. Setting and achieving goals is a practical aspect of motivation. Those with high emotional intelligence set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They know that goal setting isn't just about the end result, but about setting up a pathway to achieve those results. They celebrate small victories along the way, which fuels further motivation. Another aspect of motivation is resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure. Emotionally intelligent people view failures as learning opportunities. They ask themselves, "What can I learn from this?" rather than resorting to self-criticism or giving up. This mindset is crucial because failure is an inevitable part of life, and our response to it can either propel us forward or hold us back. Chapter 7: Stress Management Techniques. Managing stress is a crucial aspect of emotional intelligence. It's about recognizing the signs of stress in ourselves and employing strategies to navigate through it effectively. Stress, when left unchecked, can lead to a multitude of health issues, both mental and physical, and can negatively impact all areas of our lives. Individuals with high EI have a toolkit of strategies for stress management, enabling them to stay calm and focused even in challenging situations. One effective stress management technique is practicing relaxation methods, such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, or yoga. These practices not only reduce stress in the moment, but also have long-term benefits for emotional well-being. For instance, deep breathing exercises can lower the heart rate and blood pressure, promoting a sense of calm. Moreover, regular meditation has been shown to decrease the levels of cortisol, a stress hormone, in the body. Another strategy is time management. Poor time management can be a significant source of stress. People with high emotional intelligence know how to prioritize tasks and set realistic deadlines. They understand the importance of saying no to tasks that they cannot take on and the value of taking breaks to recharge. By managing their time effectively, they can reduce unnecessary stressors and enhance their productivity and overall satisfaction with life. Physical activity is also a potent stress reliever. Exercise not only improves physical health, but also boosts mood and reduces anxiety and depression. Even a short walk can release endorphins, the body's natural stress relievers. People with high EI incorporate regular physical activity into their routines, recognizing its benefits for both body and mind. Chapter 8: Practical Mindfulness Exercises. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without distraction or judgment. It's a component of emotional intelligence that enhances our ability to manage our emotions, especially in stressful situations. Mindfulness can improve concentration, increase empathy, and reduce overall stress. One simple yet effective mindfulness exercise is focused breathing. This involves sitting quietly and focusing your attention on your breath, the inhalation and exhalation. When your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This practice helps center your mind and reduces stress. Another mindfulness exercise is the body scan. This involves lying down and paying attention to various parts of your body in succession, noting any sensations or tensions. The goal is not to change anything, but to become aware of your physical state, which can reveal a lot about your emotional state. This exercise promotes relaxation and helps you become more attuned to your body's needs. Mindful eating is another practice that fosters emotional intelligence. It involves paying full attention to the experience of eating, from the flavors and textures of the food to the sensations of fullness. This can lead to a deeper appreciation of food, reduce overeating, and improve digestion.